Oh, looks like the race has started. So it looks like there's a... Okay, so the times are being synced right now, and it looks like Pollsmor started later. All right, so that's already one mistake. Let's see if he can, if Mickey can capitalize on this.
We have no idea how many missions there are. We just know that this is the 0th one.
The 0th one. Yeah, I agree. There's more than 0 mission, I think.
I
But
think
I'm
so.
not sure. Don't quote me on that. So Mickey taking a hit from one of the gamers or zoomers, allowing Pollsmor to catch up, and it looks like they're synced right now. So Mickey blew the 1 second lead that he had.
Yeah, and then Pollsmor had an interesting deal where he actually morphed a little bit too low, so he missed landing on that floor on that first store. Nice climbs from both players.
Wow, Pollsmor actually broke 2 blocks instead of one.
And he also brought the wrong one. That's awesome.
Yeah, so the runners, they broke one of those blocks so that they don't have to use a missile on their way back. I believe Pollsmor is going to do late Brinstar for this race, so that means you'll need to conserve as many missiles as you can, and breaking that block definitely helps.
Oh yeah,
see if they can pull off the doubles here.
Yes, like the first 20 or so minutes is all about missile management.
Oh
Mickey
no,
missed the doubles.
And he gets the thorns too.
And looks like Pollsmor got the double. It's not getting the drop. There we go.
Okay, so yeah, Pollsmor's going to pull ahead here. He did get the drops that he wanted, 1 drop to be exact. It's not 4 missiles, but it's still better than 2 or 1.
Now we're in everybody's favorite reset point, the hive room. Fastest way to kill them all is 3 missiles and 2 beam shots. And for every missile you're short, it's a lot of beams to replace it.
Does anyone actually know how many beams equals 1 missile? Somebody asked me that question a while ago. I couldn't give them an answer.
If anyone knows, it'd likely be Dragon Fangs and maybe ZX.
So Mickey's not that far behind actually, and having 4 missiles in the high room helped him catch up a little bit.
Oh yeah, and there's still a lot of game left.
But Pollsmor looks like he might get a 320 or 321 bombs here. We'll see. So there are about 4 seconds apart.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Mickey's going to be doing late Brinstar as well. I think that's the one he's more comfortable with.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Mickey do early Brinstar. Pollsmor knows how to do early Brinstar, but I think he's opting to take the safer late Brinstar. Early Brinstar saves you time by reducing the need to farm for Kraid.
But you get a couple extra missiles.
Yeah, the route is hard, and you have to know the timing for your bomb jumps and diagonal bomb jumps. So
yeah, so instead of falling there, they would have wanted to go up to do early Brinstar. Except there's 2 rippers you have to bomb jump through, and you don't really have a way to restart it if you get hit.
So Pollsmor is navigating through Brinstar fairly clean. He's going to have a really good grade split here. Mickey is not that far behind, and he's keeping up with Pollsmor, so this should be a good race. But of course, anything can happen, especially in Kraid.
Especially throughout the entire run, there's a lot of small risky things that will only save a few seconds, but if you fail it, costs a lot of time. Upwards to 20-30 seconds on some mistakes.
Yeah, and as we said earlier, Kraid is RNG heavy. You need missiles. Um, you need 30 missiles for the Acid Worm, and then you need another 20 missiles for the 2 giant side hoppers that you'll face later. So missile management is key, and also luck is key. You want to make sure you get the amount of missiles that you need.
Fashionably late Brinstar.
Wow, this is going to be a sub 540, I think. Maybe a 539. Oh, he gets hit, so never mind.
Yeah, getting hit costs a lot more time than you think it does.
That's a shame. Yeah, I actually talked about this earlier in my stream, and I was thinking that getting knocked back away from the direction that you're going might cost you 1 second, I think is the time, but I'm not sure.
That's the general consensus, yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely want to avoid any unnecessary damage, because that does build up over time.
But definitely not avoid it so much that you're jumping over everything, because jumping is way too slow.
Yeah. You'll see the runners take intentional damage here and there.
Right there.
Like right there. Yeah. Because it is faster. But for the most part, they're going to try to, kill enemies that are in their way or find a way to avoid them without losing time.
Mickey's missile count's looking really good. Oh, +1 takes a weird fall. But that was a good recovery right there.
Mickey tried the swag, JBJ, and diagonal combo.
I call that the Eagle strat. I only see him do that consistently.
Pollsmor's going to need to farm. He needs 30. Killing the 2 pipe bugs that come out here, and if they give him missile drops, he'll have 32.
Yeah, he needs 2 drops. 1 to open up a missile door, and still have enough for Acid Worm. There we go.
So he had to farm twice. Mickey can choose to skip farming here if he's feeling saucy about it. Okay, no, he's going to decide to be safe, and both runners have 34 missiles.
Yeah, because he'd only have enough. He can only have 1 missed missile if he didn't farm.
Yeah, so obviously we don't want to kill Acid Worm the intended way. It's a very long fight. So we go into lava here and, just keep spamming missiles at Acid Worm. So Mickey will have enough missiles for the 2 giant side hoppers, but Pollsmor is going to be 4 missiles short. That means Mickey... Okay, so Mickey shot 1. He'll have 19 for the giant side hoppers, which is okay.
Assuming no drops.
Right. And Pollsmor will definitely have to farm here because he'll have 16, which is not enough. And if you don't have 20 missiles, every missile that you don't have is a lot of time spamming beam at the side hoppers.
And then the giant side hoppers, they do give, what's it, 3 drops? 2 drops?
They give you 3 drops, yeah.
So there's a small chance of getting that missile drop while killing the first one.
Yep. Pollsmor is gonna unlucky. So Pollsmor is short 2 while Mickey is short 1. Let's see if Mickey tries to farm these bugs here. No, he says it's all right.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance on deciding farm up enough or just keep going anyway.
Yeah, so as you can see, because Pollsmor had to farm, Mickey already caught up, but he missed shooting the first block, so he fell back behind. And let's see if Pollsmor gets lucky and gets a missile drop here. Oh, he misses a missile, and he's lucky, actually. Got 2 drops.
Mickey whiffed 1, 2. Oh, he didn't get the drop.
Yeah, Mickey whiffed 2 missiles.
Yeah, I saw that second one a little bit too late. Not too slow, though.
Nope, Mickey is still keeping pace with Pollsmor, so that's good. And then it's going to come down to how quickly you can kill Kraid. The optimal Kraid kill is a 2-round Kraid where he opens his mouth only twice. But the average is 3 rounds, and we'll see if either runner can get a 2 or 3 round.
Let's see if anyone goes for the swag bomb jump.
Knowing Pollsmor, I think he probably would do it.
I think he would. He's not going for it.
No, he's gonna play it safe. I don't blame him though. I mean, Mickey, he might have a PB better than Mickey, but Mickey is not one to mess around with.
Oh yeah, Mickey just has a major PB coming around the corner. Pollsmor barely missing refill glitch. Let's see if Mickey gets it. Doesn't go for it.
Doesn't try for it. It is really hard to do refill glitch if you don't have spring ball. So
Yeah.
it's understandable if you decide not to even go for it.
Oh yeah, especially since you're wasting a little bit of time if you, quite a bit of time if you fail it.
Yep. Decent side hopper room for Pollsmor, getting hit only once. Almost, yeah.
Said it's just a little bit too. Started to say perfect, just a little bit too soon there.
Yeah.
All right, and Cray coming up on Pollsmor's side. Takes 15 missiles to kill. Got blocked. There we go.
That's a 2 round.
That was it. Mickey's jumping a little bit too low.
Yeah, he's Parade is blocking most of his missiles.
I know.
Yeah, he gets a 4 round, and he doesn't have enough missiles. So what's going to happen is Mickey. There are 10 bugs that fly through the zipline room coming up, and so he's going to have to kill all of them with missiles, and that's 10. And there's a red door that he needs to open with the 11th missile.
You can get a drop or 2 if you wanted to right here.
Yeah, he got 1 drop, so he has the bare minimum if he wants to shoot a missile at the block after the zipline room and kill the slug to do the shine spark. So he has just the bare minimum, and he cannot miss any missiles for the flying bugs coming up here.
You had a slight fumble and morphing right out of that, or morphing into that tunnel. Accidentally bombed himself up.
Alright, so far so good for Mickey. Pollsmor getting that E-Tank. Oh, he didn't get the glitch, or the sub-frame perfect shot. Did I say frame? Sub-pixel perfect shot, sorry. I get frame and pixels mixed up from time to time. So Mickey has just 1 missile left for this slug. Alright, perfect.
And there we go, synchronized cutscenes.
So it looks like Mickey is about 12 seconds behind Pollsmor now.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. There's still a lot to do in this race, and still a lot of things that can mess up. Oh, and like this, Pollsmor like just wasted a lot of time trying to get that E-Tank.
Yep, and Mickey, then Pollsmor could miss the John missile.
That's true. I don't know if Pollsmor has a history of missing that.
Not really.
But it is possible.
History has to start somewhere.
Yep.
Pollsmor that PowerPoint? What? And Pollsmor's going to be skipping Charge Beam from now, so we can do a pretty cool speed booster strat that we kind of missed most of. There we go. We at least got the cool part.
Yeah, Pollsmor for some reason decides to skip the Charge Beam here, and he'll pick it up later.
It's a little bit faster because he has just enough time to, when he's coming back to get Brinstar Super, he has enough time to store his spark, run back, grab the Charge Beam, and then spark over to Brinstar Super.
Yeah.
And then, but that swag spark does save him quite a bit of time.
It does, but some runners argue that the utility of having Charge Beam is very useful here, mostly because pseudo screw attack is really strong.
Yeah, that's basically the only good reason to have Charge Beam, is for that pseudo screw. Up until you get the real screw, which isn't too long for now.
Yep. As you can see, Mickey taking full advantage of that pseudo screw attack and just jumping through enemies.
Yep, and then Mickey would definitely want it because he's really low on missiles, so Basically, if you don't have charge beam, you have to missile everything. Which Mickey cannot afford to with too many of. He's going to be grabbing quite a few pretty soon, but every missile counts at this point.
Yep. Coming up is the Criteria Super, which involves a chain of Shine Sparks. Let's see if Pollsmor can pull it off.
Let's see if he does the bomb jump version.
The, the JV Shine Spark.
JB Spark.
That is just.
Oh,
I
that's
saw
a
it coming.
pixel too low. Oh man, it sucks.
All right, that's fine.
Should be
that's
fine.
A good Shine Spark, yeah. Pollsmor is keeping the race interesting, allowing Mickey to kind of rubber band, keep up, fall behind, keep up, fall behind.
It's a game of cat and mouse we have going on here.
Yeah.
Alright, we're about to grab the item where the only purpose in grabbing it is so we can get past a vine.
The upcoming trick here is the double bomb jump or infinity bomb jump. It saves just a little bit of time over wall jumping on the wall to the left there. Looks like Pollsmor has a really good double bomb jump. Pillar did not even finish rising.
Yep. And then I like that that very last bomb jump he got on there. Just perfect height so he has an unmorph and he just landed.
So Pollsmor's double bomb jumps was actually slightly faster than Mickey's because the pillar stopped in Mickey's stream or run.
And then
for Pollsmor, it was still rising.
Yep, welcome to Criteria, where we super missile poor defenseless rippers. Okay, so Pollsmor is going to make his way over to Ice Beam pretty soon. We used to do Ice Beam a lot later in the game, but then there was a glitch found a couple years ago now. If you take respawning enemies, you freeze them at pretty close to the same position, and then you bomb them, it's going to warp you vertically.
I think Mickey is still about the same time behind Pollsmor, even though Pollsmor messed up the Shine Spark. I'm not sure if Pollsmor is just showing better mechanics and platforming, or Mickey is...
That's a bit of it as well.
But yeah, Pollsmor is flying, man. I don't know what to say. He does mess up a few tricks, but then like his general platforming is really on point.
Most definitely. And then biggest rule in speedrunning is knowing how to recover after a mistake. You can't let a small mistake, or even a somewhat big mistake, just destroy your entire flow.
Yeah, you don't want to stop and think about what to do next. You should be preparing for any disasters.
Some perfect missiles from Pollsmor in that heated room. This is one you use where Charge Beam is ultra helpful.
Yep, as you can see on Mickey's side, he's using the pseudo screw attack to kill enemies in his way. So at this point, both runners have the option of refilling at either high jump or screw attack. Both have their advantages. So,
and I
we
think they
will get
have
to see
enough health for
they should have enough health. Yeah.
Not sure if they want to risk it. There's not much that can go wrong, but
Pollsmor's bomb was really close to the floor, and it would have cost him some time if it actually broke the floor.
No, it's just getting that missile for Pollsmor. Let's see if he gets the break.
Alright, let's see if Pollsmor decides to refill here. I don't think he will. Mickey gets the shine break. You get to see this really cool shine spark trick here. Saves just a little bit of time. And let's see if Mickey decides to refill here. It looks like he will. So the advantage of refilling at high jump is that you have less HP to refill. So it's slightly faster than refilling at shine spark, provided that you miss the refill glitch at shine spark. But if you do get the refill glitch, then the shine spark heal is faster. At least to my understanding, that's how it works.
Can't confirm that one for you.
Yeah, I think it works that way. So let's see. And he messes it up. So Pollsmor will have a really long refill sequence here because he's missing a lot of health. And Mickey does not have to refill here if he doesn't want to. I hope he wouldn't. Yeah, he's not going to. He's not going to. He has more than enough health for the upcoming dangerous room. So yeah, by simply missing the refill glitch, Pollsmor loses time to Mickey in that section.
He loses time to himself.
Yeah.
Well, which is true too, but... And then, unfortunately, didn't get the nice door strat going to skip through this room that Mickey's going through right now.
Yeah, it's called the Money Spark. It's really difficult shine spark. I think it's one of the most difficult tricks to do.
One of the coolest ones.
Yeah, like you have to fit through a tight space that has enemies in it, and you know, a rocket ripper and all that. It's pretty hard to do. So Mickey, in no danger at all, gets through the heated room. There is one more heated room to go through, and I think it requires a minimum of 45 health. Mickey has more than double that, so it's no problem at all.
And then right after that, he's gonna need any tank.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No! Oh no!
That's an unusual death.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Did he unmorph too late? Or not unmorph at all? I was looking over at Pollsmor side, I looked over and see a dead Samus on Mickey's side.
I'm not sure how he got hit by the side hopper.
Oh, no one round for Pollsmor.
It is possible to get hit while trying to screw attack because
there's a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, there's a window where you're not actually screw attacking, and I think Mickey might have hit that window. That's really unfortunate. Mickey was keeping up with Pollsmor.
Yeah, he was doing really well. Okay, welcome to the hardest boss of the any percent run. With high jump, becomes very easy, very trivial.
I wonder if Mickey's gonna restart, or
he just forfeited.
Okay.
Yeah, but he really did need to skip that refill if he wanted to try to keep pace with Pollsmor, though. So no shame in that death right there.
So
Zonner's trying to prove me wrong, trying to tell me AWS is harder than MickeyGnou Cocoon.
Pollsmor is coming up on the Imago B. There's a
Great
visual
start.
cue here that I think Pollsmor got.
Oh,
He
no.
gets knocked back. It's going to be a 2-round, a 2-pass actually. Okay, no, it's going to be a 3 now. It is possible to keep the B. It is possible to keep the bee stuck on the right side trying to stab you with its stinger, but you have to be like basically right up on the door for that to happen. And if you're any closer to the bee, then he starts moving to the
he's
left.
missing spark. Didn't get a super drop. So a big thing Pollsmor is worrying about as he's collecting all the items is trying to get some super drops. The best enemies get that from other Zals. The most important trick of this room is making sure you kill that first orb right there, or else this next trick does not work. And there we go, that's the entire reason we get Ice Beam early now.
I think the only possible way that Mickey might have a chance is if Pollsmor decides to not refill at Suitless, which
And
is very risky slash bad move in a race environment where you already have the win.
Definitely. I didn't know there's enough time to do that wall jump there.
Yep. Pollsmor likes to do the diagonal shine spark to the right and do a wall jump after that. On the left side, you're able to ledge grab, and if you can't ledge grab, then the wall jump is the backup for that. But you have to identify very early whether or not you are actually going to ledge grab. So let's see if Pollsmor can get the other diagonal here. Decides not to.
Didn't like that pattern.
No.
Pollsmor going for the easier of the two right side missiles. So just to warm him up so he can do a jump with the 4-frame window. And first try.
I think Pollsmor is looking good for missiles. He's actually just one short. He decides to backtrack to pick that one up.
Not a bad play. And then the side hoppers later on, they have an oak. Well, not side hoppers, but Duskigas. They have a decent shot to drop supers. Not as high as the owls, but still pretty good shot.
How did that orb get there? He
No
must
idea.
have killed the wrong one.
Yeah, it happens. Basically the point where Mickey dies is basically the final place where a runner might die in a run. So as long as Pollsmor refills after Suitless, he shouldn't die.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
He might crash the game.
That's also a possibility. We found that there are certain places that might cause the game to hard lock. I think it is hard lock.
Then we saw it the other day with Dragon Fangs.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate when that happens. But it is a possibility. I think Pollsmor mentioned that it's happened to him maybe once ever. I'm not like wishing that it happens, but we're just saying that it is possible.
Some people think it's an emulation thing. Then JRP and I think it's a game thing, because JRP has crashed this game on console right after Mother Brain. Twice. At least twice.
So Pollsmor says he's never crashed before. It's never too late to
to start.
Crash to start, yeah.
Oh, he lost a super.
Yeah, and he also turns Ridley, so it's slightly slower than a quick Ridley kill with the amount of supers that he had. Tinked one and turned Ridley.
Not a single super drop. So Super Pollsmor just used up all his supers, and now he wants some more supers because he's getting ready to go to Torian.
Yeah,
Make a
and
few
he
detours.
Just passed by one of the rooms that gives him a chance to farm, and there will be one other room just before leaving Ridley with 3 owls that have a very high super drop rate, and if he's lucky, he can get all 3 to max out his super count.
That's a nice spring ball to bomb jump. Oh my.
So the owls have around a 75% chance to drop supers, and it looks like Pollsmor hit the 25% on 2 of the owls, which is very unfortunate. So he'll need to find a way to pick up 2 more super drops, or be left with having only 8 supers for Turian. And it's 8 because he's going to come up to another super missile we'll pick up here in just a while. And he clips the ledge. He clips the ceiling. So he's going to go to the backup. Will he... Okay, he's going to pick up that missile here that you don't normally pick up until very late in the game. And then take the ball cannon.
Let's see if he tries to go back and grab it again later on.
It would be funny if he tried to and realized that you already picked it up.
But yeah, fortunately, in 100%, not having as many supers isn't as big of a deal as far as being able to complete Torian. Either way, he's not going to have to farm during Torian, but 1 super is equivalent of the power of 5 missiles.
Yep.
So that's where all the time save comes from.
And if Pollsmor does not get any super drops, he's going to enter Torian with 7, which is just one more super than you would have in any percent run, which is really bad because then you will start having to manage your supers and your missiles. Well, you don't really have to manage your missile, but you will have to manage your supers, which is kind of frustrating knowing that you could have more.
Nice super from that Ripper.
Yep. And he does the late missile pickup strat there for that ball spark. So having 10, it's not the best. It's not the worst either. Obviously, he's just one pickup away from max. Yeah. Hopefully, he can get another drop here, and if he's lucky, he can. I've only ever seen it a few times where you enter Turin with max 12 missiles or 12 supers. 11 is like the usual. And Pollsmor having trouble with the ledge grab.
It wasn't the ledge grab itself. It was actually jumping off the ledge or jumping up from the ledge. He was trying to get the spin attack up, but he just dropped. So we come by the Varia area just to grab this E-tank, because we don't care about Varia anymore.
Man, I was really excited for a good race. My popcorn,
well, you better go on pop it and put it back in.
I'm not even eating my popcorn anymore.
You better unpop it. Put it back. Alright, and then just 2 more items left in Brinstar for Pollsmor to grab, then he's off to Torian. He's still hoping for at least one more super drop.
Yeah, one would be really good for him. Having 9, it's not bad, but you will have to worry about supers early into Turian, so hopefully he can get another pickup here. There are a few more enemies in the way, and it also depends on whether or not he stops to pick them up. Now there are exactly 4 more enemies in the way before he enters Turian.
And the only 2 of them are somewhat or somewhere in the way as far as being able to pick up the drops as well, but not exactly. Looks like we're having some soundtrack wars in chat.
My favorite soundtrack is the Federation Force soundtrack. And the other M voiceovers, my favorite too.
Samus, you may kill the Metroids now.
Poor space pirates. The space pirates are the reason why the Metroids are there. They're like their caregivers, but these Metroids don't care.
Yeah, they were hungry. They thought they were popcorn.
Pollsmor takes a chance there and tries to farm that Metroid. Typically, we don't farm that Metroid, whether or not it gives missiles or super missiles.
Yes, you heard him. Just the voiceovers, not the actual music. Then Pollsmor's already got to switch over to those missiles, since he didn't get too much on super drops.
Yeah, he got 1 there earlier.
Right there. He definitely wants to use at least 1 super in this room.
Yeah, it is a good idea to use supers in this room because the amount of Metroids that come after you and all the Rinkas in the way, you don't want to have to deal with that mess.
This is also a decent room to have supers in, especially the next room, final Metroid room. And Metroids, drop some supers.
As you can see, Pollsmor is keeping 4 super missiles
there we
that
go.
he has enough super missiles to fight Mother Brain, and he gets a double drop, so that's good. He's going to go through this room really quickly. He's going to kill these 2, and then he's going to... Oh, there was another one! Nice.
Nice. Oh my!
Another double drop. Another... Wow. Okay, Pollsmor is getting really lucky now. I think we might see the double super... I think it's a double super method against Mother Brain. We'll see.
Double? Why not go for the triple? I'm not sure if that one's TAS only or not.
No, he's using supers for the Zebetite, so he's going to use 4 supers here to break the glass open. And then kill Mother Brain the normal way. The plain old Jane way. Oh, I know why he doesn't do any fancy strats with Mother Brain, because he has a difficult time pressing L with his keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Normally,
it's just from how his keyboard binds. Oh no,
yeah.
not quite far enough left.
Normally, you would crouch in front of Mother Brain and diagonal up and just shoot missiles that way, so that you can get into a mark ball really quickly. But Pollsmor, I think it's the issue of having multiple buttons pressed at the same time with his keyboard.
Oh yeah.
So he's not able to do that.
Yeah, he plays exclusively on keyboard, and then his keyboard has an issue. I think he can only have 2 inputs at the same time.
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3, so he's not able to do strats that involve using the L button. Charlie is another example. You'll see Pollsmor kind of try to solve the Charlie problem, whether it's like jump shooting or positioning himself in a way that all he has to do is a horizontal shot or a vertical shot.
Alright, so while Pollsmor's cutscene is playing, we'll take this time to imagine Mickey's making a comeback right now, and then the game over screen right there is just fake, and he's gonna pop in with the real game pretty soon.
And for some reason, Pollsmor's name came up on my Steam saying that he is playing Sonic Generations.
Wow. The double speed run.
Yeah, quite the multitasker that Pollsmor is, playing Metroid and Sonic at the same time.
That's some pretty good skill.
I think you should submit that for the future GDQ.
Alright, so we find Samus off in some random spot. Her ship got shut down. They took away her weapons. She can't even kill enemies now. Don't worry, Mickey. We have faith in you still.
So let's see if Pollsmor decides to risk it all here.
Better not.
And skip the refill. I really hope he does not. Okay, he's gonna take the refill. So Mickey's chances of getting a rematch have now dropped to 0%.
Like the best category of Metroid Fusion.
Alright, there are a few tricks here in the suitless section that Pollsmor might show off. The first one coming up is the fast searchlight, or the border patrol, as Eagle likes to call it. Actually, no, it's this one, the tripwire skip.
Yeah, border patrol is quite a ways from now.
Yep, typically, if you were a casual runner, you would shoot those blocks and then be surprised that you land on the tripwire and have to deal with the enemies. But if you did a nicely timed wall jump, you cannot touch the tripwire.
Yep, some instances you do want to set the alarms off, other instances you don't.
Yep, and there's one place where there's a really good chance that you will get detected, but it doesn't matter because you fall into the glass tube and the alarm goes away. Alright, this is the searchlight room. Let's see if Pollsmor gets the fast searchlights. Oh, no.
Nope. This is the border patrol room.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit too fast in standing up.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's just a few seconds lost. I think Mickey can catch up still. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all our known crashes have been done now.
Alright, this is where Pollsmor should get detected, but it doesn't matter.
Because right here, it's gone.
And then the next trick coming up is the Sam strat, where Pollsmor will kind of manipulate the enemy so that he is able to get out of the alarm in
so
what
that
seems like is
so
not
that pirate
possible.
right after Glass 2, that Pollsmor to shine in the face, where for whatever reason he never notices you when you walk into the room. I've named him Zoidberg.
He has a name already. It's Roger.
Nope. So one of the greatest things about Torian is there is zero RNG you have to deal with. You do the same thing happens, and Pollsmor with Sam strat. Unless you had a word enough manipulation that it works still.
No, that pirate behind him is still behind him.
Nice.
Yeah, he'll have to clear the alarm here by entering a save room. I think the developers put that save room there just to prevent the soft lock. Anytime that you enter that save room and there's an alarm, it automatically goes away.
Makes you so you at least have a place to hide.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he's Steve now, that pirate.
He's got many names. But
Depends on the
is
day.
He
The true
is
MVP.
The true MVP, the most clueless pirate. Even when you revisit that room in Fully Powered, he just stands there and watches you. It must be his day off or something.
Probably thinks everybody looks like ants, so he couldn't differentiate between Samus and another pirate. Alright, Pollsmor's doing the scariest wall jump to ever drop. Alright, that was a really good suit list from Pollsmor.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
A 7 out of 10 and up is really good.
He did miss the Border Patrol, and he did miss the Samstrat. So you know what? That's not even an 8 out of 10. I'd say maybe like a 6 out of 10.
Rip game.
Pollsmor showing off his virtual keyboard controller display.
Don't worry, it's just another long cutscene you're missing.
So remember, Pollsmor has difficulty using L button here, which can make the fight a little bit tricky if the conditions are right. Pollsmor will have to find a way to put the mirror in front of him or above him.
Yep, and then the big key on this one is you want to be hanging out kind of close and always be aiming at the orb the entire time. So when you do see it become vulnerable, you can just fire immediately. But then that happens. Because it's a really short window.
I see what he's doing. When he's aiming diagonally up, it seems like he's not moving. Like he can't move and aim upwards at the same time. It does look a little strange. It does look a little strange. It's definitely unnatural, I think, if you want to call it that.
We should start up a Pollsmor controller fund.
Pollsmor selecting his missiles to the tune of the item jingle or fanfare.
Yep.
And
gonna want to switch to supers at some point. Just a little bit of time on refill. It's only going to make a big difference on whether or not you can use multiple missiles or if one missile just does your job.
He's going to switch to supers when he enters... What is it? I can't remember. But he will switch to supers and stay on supers.
Yeah. No issues with that chain. Oh. Not sure what he was trying.
Like, I think he pressed A before he pressed left.
Yeah, I think he just didn't get the spin. So Pollsmor just ran away from a power bomb. He can't get it yet, so the game forces us to come make this long trip much later in the game, so we can grab one power bomb expansion. But first we have to make it to the first accessible power bomb. That pirate lives another day.
So there's Roger not caring about the world.
Be like Roger, live a carefree life. Be happy.
He was just like jumping around and stuff. I think he had headphones on.
He must be listening to the
some,
Chozodia soundtrack.
Yeah.
Maybe some with other M voiceovers.
So this is the atomic room. If you hold a charge beam here, the atomics become attracted to you and will not shoot lightning bolts. It's a really nice thing to note.
Especially combined with that screw attack.
Mm-hmm. And here comes a really difficult curve missile trick, and he gets it.
Nice.
So yeah, so at this point, Pollsmor was switched to supers, and it'll keep the supers on. It doesn't matter really because you will have to refill later on. So having super here is really convenient. There will be an atomic that will be in his way about 2 rooms from now, where he'll just shoot it with a single super rather than 2 missiles.
Yep, and then it's all about saving the frames on that refill.
Mm-hmm. I think the best way to save frames on refill is to have max health, because refilling health takes a long time.
Oh yeah, since every time you hit, you don't get hit by for 1 damage. Ever. At least in here. So now we're pretty close to the final boss, but we don't like him yet. One thing I always wonder is, how did that pirate fit right there so he can walk through that door? He's a little bit too big to fit for those tunnels.
He must be really limber. He's probably like a member of the Space Pirates gymnastics team or something.
Ah. There's a part of it where the brain that does 1 damage.
Or, you know, he could be a plumber, since you can get into those really tight spaces. Oh, Pollsmor drops a power bomb. That is bad. Okay, he's gonna skip using the power bomb here.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess we didn't mention that power bomb management is critical in this route, because you don't have enough. Yeah, you don't have enough power bombs, so
to waste a single one.
Yeah, and Pollsmor used the power bomb where he was not supposed to. So his backup strat was to not use a power bomb where he was supposed to.
Yeah, because he definitely wants this door open.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he was thinking there.
The rare moments where he gets extra buttons to work.
Yeah, if he did actually use another power bomb and have no power bombs to open that door, he would have to go to like a save room and refill, and then he'll have to refill again. And it's just bad. But he, it's like what we said earlier, you know, it's good that you should know what's going on so that you have a backup just in case something bad happens. And Pollsmor didn't even bat an eye. He was like, oh, I dropped a power bomb here, I'm not going to use a power bomb here. So he did have a backup strat for that.
Alright, about to see some pretty awesome glass tube strats from Pollsmor. He's going to time it so he gets speed booster and store just as that tube breaks.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
He bonks the slope, so he's going to come back here and pick up this power bomb so that he doesn't have to do the obnoxious transport chain. And he clips the right part of that block.
So in order to actually get the speed booster starting up again when you spark, you actually have to be holding the direction of the slope. If you just spark towards it, let go of your D-pad, you just bonk on the slope.
Is Pollsmor going to come back for that E-Tank?
He's gonna come back. I don't know when he's gonna go grab that E-Tank. Get that power bomb.
I kind of regret asking that question, because if Pollsmor had a 99%, then
We will not live it down.
A rematch. I don't know if he's going to come back for that E-Tank. I guess we'll.
I mean, he'll come back for it. Don't know when the best time it is to grab that. I would think right now is a better time to do that. Maybe he knows something a little bit more. Oh, he's going for it now.
I think we reminded him. He's going back for it right now.
or what he might do, I would not be surprised if he decided to change up the entire route right now, and he goes up by where that other power bomb is, and just goes left. I would not be surprised if he goes left right here. Nope.
No, I think we legitimately reminded him of the E-Tank. All right, so a lot of backtracking for Pollsmor. I think if Mickey was not dead, Mickey might have caught up at this point. A lot of fancy transmarking here.
I like that. A lot of extra door transitions, but it's cool. That's all that matters, right?
Yep. So Pollsmor did pick up
boost.
a power bomb that was out of sequence for this route, so that he does not have to deal with the ridiculous transmark chain that he might do here. So he completely bypasses that.
Pollsmor's on a mission to run out of missiles before the end of the game.
Luckily, at the end of the game, you don't get those missiles back, unlike Fusion, where if you pick up the Ice X, you get all your stuff back, which is a pain if you want to end with 0.
Not gonna happen with 100%. 0% maybe.
Oh, and he misses the space boost.
Nice fall.
Alright, so Pollsmor re-entered Turian. It is a mess, thanks to Samus. Pollsmor is going to set up the Turian space boost.
I'm not sure. With that power bomb right there, I'm thinking Mother Brain sabotaged herself. It's like, oh no, Samus got me. Better.
Looking good so far, no problem.
Yep, easy space boost for him.
So at this point, Pollsmor is going to revisit Craig for a few more items to pick up, and then he's going to revisit Norfair. And then he'll make his way up to Criteria and back into Jozodia to pick up a few more items.
Pollsmor dropping a few more frames than normal.
I wonder if Pollsmor is going to do the standing spark here. Can't wait to see if he's going to try it.
Well, shall see. If he gets a little bit faster.
Oh no. He chickened out.
One more item left in crate, and he's making his way over to North here via our favorite new secret area.
This might be a really good time for Pollsmor to display the Norfair Space Boost. Oh, he's keeping a Shine Spark here for some reason.
Oh, that would have been awesome. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. Space Boost right there.
Oh.
Got a little bit trapped.
He's gonna... What is he doing? He broke the block, so he's gonna have to take the bottom passage. Oh no, he does a task jump. Okay. He's
just showing
the crumble
off, no
block
big deal.
gives you like a 1-frame window for you to jump up.
Oh no.
Oh, no, he's gonna have to restart the room, maybe? No. Okay.
Oh, no.
He bombed.
That's very early bonk.
It was kind of awkward though because he didn't get to do this. What is he doing?
Dark Wolf, the reason that Standing Spark would have been faster is just watch the start of the animations. It takes a lot longer for the ball to keep going than just starting from a stand. And Pollsmor started a little bit too far back, so he broke the speed boost block.
There is so much spaghetti going on right now. Okay, I think he's gonna get it here.
There we go.
It's kind of awkward because when you do stress like this and you know the setup for it, it's kind of autopilot. And when you make a mistake like Pollsmor did, where he froze the pipe bug and got blocked by it, we don't really think about what happens after that. Yeah, because you don't use that. It usually doesn't happen. So Pollsmor kind of got a little flustered with getting into the correct position to start the Shine Spark, or not the Shine Spark, but the Space Boost. So he wasted a lot of time there trying to figure it out. Let's see if you can get the reversed. Oh no.
About
But he did make it
60%
halfway
away.
through, yeah. He
So, good
decides to space jump up there instead of running in the lava. I think it's faster if you just ran. But it's
He just wanted to pretend he was doing the right thing. He just wanted to pretend he was still going fast up there.
I'm not going to say anything, but I think Pollsmor might try to pick up that missile pack he picked up very early in the game. Let's see if he goes for it. Oh no,
Oh,
okay.
he remembered.
He remembered.
I remember on my first D-Rush run, right before the tournament, I missed the John missile. I made it all the way down to after this ball spark before I remembered I missed it.
Wow,
Why-
okay. Pollsmor
Not-
showing off some space boost strats.
not
Not
sure.
the tutorial
In-
spark.
In this particular one, probably a bit faster to actually ball spark because it's the only way to get to the other side of the room pretty quickly.
Yeah. Unless, you know, it was like AM to R where you could speedball, but obviously not in this game.
Yeah. Speedball is a bit OP.
So
maybe we will get a glitch fest before he kills Mecha somehow.
So the cleanup of Kraid and Ridley and Kraid and Norfair is complete. Pollsmor has one more item to pick up here in Criteria before he goes back to Chozodia.
We get to see him do another fancy spark. Hopefully not jump too high.
No problems at all.
I'm not sure, John. Last time I tried to get some interest going for an AMTR tournament, people weren't ready. They felt like world record at the time was far too good. So there's always a time to start planning it. Alright, Pollsmor making the long trip back to where Charlie is. So we can grab a power bomb.
Have you ever noticed the background? Right now there's like dudes with spears and like a skeleton.
Skeleton?
Yeah, in the room, 2 rooms before this one, there was a lot of
well, he's going back through it.
a lot of hieroglyphics and stuff.
Pollsmor really wanted to destroy that bomb block. Let's see if he goes for that power bomb, that backup power bomb he grabbed earlier.
Alright, so
Okay,
at this point, I think
Do you see those
there's like
skeletons?
3 or 4 more items to pick up. Yeah, I've always wondered
3.
what was going on in the background there. You have like a
What has been seen cannot be unseen now.
like a Chozo wearing a blue dress, and there's like some Chozos giving water to King Chozo. Alright, Pollsmor remembered that he picked that power bomb up already, so he's gonna skip that.
Yep,
And
now he's got to
go
make
up.
his way back to the landing site now. 2 items you couldn't grab earlier.
I almost regret reminding Pollsmor of the E-Tank he was supposed to pick up in Class 2. But then it would have been like it would have been blatantly obvious when he picks up the last E-Tank in the game and realize he's not full E-Tanked, you know what I mean?
I'm almost thinking he actually delayed that E-Tank on purpose just so he can do that swag chain he did.
He could have done it anyway. You know what I mean? He could have picked the E-Tank and done it anyway.
He wouldn't be able to do that bomb chain super and keep the spark. Because he waited until he grabbed that super to go back and grab that E-Tank.
Right, and then he shine sparks up, which breaks the speed booster, and then he'd have to reapply it in the same room where he would be in anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So there's one more item to pick up here.
And there's only one way to grab it.
Yep.
And if he does it the wrong way, we're gonna pretend he didn't pick it up. The only missile management there is in Hundo runs is managing to run out of missiles.
What is going on? He's making sure. I think we scared Pollsmor. Let's see if he remembers that he didn't powerbomb this. Okay. So he doesn't have an extra powerbomb for the room just before the E-Tank room. We'll have to do the any percent
Mickey
strats.
tried to play close in person with the giant side hopper, and the side hopper won. It happens. He played a really big risk to...
Pollsmor forgets to kill the pirate.
because he doesn't have that power bomb.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna have to do any percent strats here, but he just completely ignores the pirate. Alright, let's see if he does the space jump first try. Looking good.
Very
Looking
good. There we go.
Let's see if he can do the reverse space jump. Oh, he's going for it.
Nice.
Looking good. That is so swaggy. Even though it costs you like
a lot of time.
10 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that.
Alright, Pollsmor is confirmed born of this tournament. Oh wait, we're not at that round yet, are we?
Alright, let's see. The verification of 100% is if Ridley does not die after 6 supers.
100% confirmed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, Pollsmor, to convince people that you messed up if you checked for your items before you went here. Exactly what John said.
Did we miss him do the missile glitch?
I don't think he did it. Oh, I see. Pollsmor was commenting on his missed missile glitch.
Oh.
Alright, there's knowing Pollsmor, he's going to do the space boost strat here instead of the ball spark.
Nice.
So we get to see some really cool stuff, but his track record for space boost so far in this run is 0 for.
A lot.
So let's see if he can actually do it here.
Nice.
Nice, and he actually gets it. It's a really cool strat.
It's a really nice. That's just a satisfying one to see. Just to even watch, it's extremely satisfying. Black powers are a joke. Red power didn't want to come out. And GG to Pollsmor.
GG. Pollsmor is now abusing in-game time here.
Good thing this is an RTA tournament. Perhaps we should change the RTA definitions to when you lose control of the pause menu.
That is something to consider, I think, because you can still get a really low in-game time here, but have your RTA finished. Because right now the rule is that RTA ends when the timer stops.
Yeah. So what Pollsmor is doing here, so every time you pause it and then unpause, the first frame of movement is from everything that's not Samus. And then if you pause after that frame, Samus does not move at all. And if Samus doesn't move, in-game timer doesn't move. But stuff that Samus is attached to, like the ship, for instance, it does move. So you can get frames of movements for 0 frames in IGT. Not a very fun run to watch. So, everyone, give everyone a GG, give Pollsmor a GG.
I still don't know what to do with this popcorn. I was really excited for this race.
Let's see what is going on in the lane of speed gaming. Well, we have... Well, Banjo-Kazooie's not for another 45 minutes, so you can't use your popcorn for that. But there is a lot of DKC Donkey Kong Country going on over in speed gaming right around now. I think today was the first day of the tournaments. So that one should be a pretty fun watch. And then much later, we're going to have Link to the Past Randomizer. And that's going to be on Speed Gaming 1 as well.
My favorite drawing of Samus on screen right now.
Best. Better
it's
than
very,
Mew.
Very rustic drawing. Pollsmor with a new record of 53.19, and there is the 100% to confirm that he did get all items.
Alright guys, well, that's all we've got for you guys tonight. Let's take a hop on to our schedule for Zero Mission. I'm not sure when the next match is.
I think
offhand.
We are going to schedule more matches.
Yeah. So we just our next scheduled race is Wednesday at 2 Eastern. It's going to be against the one, the only Eagle versus John, who's been here the entire time. Who likes AMTR more?
Yep, and I'm going to give you a little spoiler here, but John is planning to come up with all of the ridiculous strats for his race against Eagle. He's going to try to give Eagle a run for his money.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the kind of thing that John needs to do in order to have a shot at winning against Eagle.
Yeah, he told me his game plan, and I definitely approve, because there are a lot of ridiculous strats. Whether they save time or not, they are pretty ridiculous.
He has to go for all the task strats.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty bad that Eagle cannot play the game for like several months, come back rusty, and still have a shot at beating everybody by minutes. So,
yeah, Eagle's really good at GBA Metroid. He also has world records for Fusion. He has a tied world record for any percent, and I think 100%, maybe not.
I don't know offhand.
I don't know if Eagle has a 105, but maybe. I haven't checked in a while. And he is also the world record holder for Metroid Zero Mission any percent and 100%. So it's a really large task for John, but hopefully it'll be a really good race.
Yeah, we wasn't sure if Eagle tied that 100% or not. Because I think
I know that he has
I
a
think,
106 for sure.
Yeah, and then when JRP got that 45, I think it was like within a month Eagle got that 45 as well, something like that.
And Eagle wasn't even trying. I think he was like de-rusting or something. Like he hadn't played it. He hadn't played it in a while. He was like, "Hey, let me do a fusion run." Oh, what do you know? A 45. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, and I should mention that Eagle also has a tied world record for fusion any percent easy, and he is tied with yours truly, Rasu123. because nobody plays 80% easy.
It's too easy.
Yeah, a lot of records for Eagle in GBA Troid, so it's going to be really tough for John.
And now we've got nothing else to say. So, see you guys next mission.
Yep, thank you everyone for watching. Please make sure you stop by tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for world record holder Eagle versus not world record holder John. It will be a good race.
A couple days from now.
I'll take that back. I'll give John some credit. He does have world record for AM2R 100%. There, I said it. But it'll be a good race. So can't wait to see you all tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Have a good evening. I'm sorry, Wednesday. Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you then.